Hey guys, what's going on today? Here it is Fat Man. Today we're going to be talking about some No Way Home plot theories, just for the fun of it. So the first one starts out with Doc Ock and Green Goblin washing up on the same shore, and they kind of link up, and I think it would make sense if Doc Ock recognizes the Green Goblin. I don't think the Goblin would know Doc Ock, because Green Goblin was around first, and I think Doc Ock might have worked for Oscorp at the time of the breakout. Well, and by the breakout, I mean him making the arms and killing a bunch of people. So that would happen, and they would meet up. He'd be like, "You're Norman Osborn. What's good? How are you alive? Because I just got pulled from a timeline where you've been dead for a couple months or years." And he's like, "Who are you?" And he'd be like, I'm Otto Octavius. We're both geniuses with super suits. How did we get here?" And they'd be like, "Looking for Spider-Man." And they'd be like, "Oh shit, I'm also looking for Spider-Man." And then they'd look up, on the internet, what's good, what's Spider-Man, what's life, and they'd see that they're in a 20-year time jump. They're like, oh, it's like 2026 at this point. I don't even know what time it is in the MCU. But it's late 2020 something, and it's very interesting, and they're doing some research, and they stumble across someone named Tony Stark, and they're like, whoa, this universe went through actual hell. This is insane. And then they see that Vulture is locked up in prison, and they're like, okay, Vulture has a history with this Tony Stark guy. If we break him out of prison, we can get our hand on some Stark tech, and we can go kick Spider-Man's ass. But they also might not be aware of the multiverse, so they could just think this is 20 years later in their universe and be like, holy shit, all this stuff went down. This is absolutely crazy. But they know Peter Parker's still around, but, they're going to be like, okay, so Peter Parker's been around for 20 years, and he has this iron suit now, so this guy's fucking nuts. Anyway, they break out Vulture, and that would explain why Doc Ock has the red Iron Man shit all over his arms. And then you would see in the bridge scene, you see Green Goblin and Doc Ock, and I think it could make sense if they are hiding, Vulture in this, because, he's been put away since, Homecoming. But anyway, they would interfere with Peter Parker. Doc Ock would get him on his hands and knees. That was weird. Didn't mean to say it like that. But anyway, he goes, you're not Peter Parker. And the guy goes, yeah, I'm confused. But the guy's Peter Parker. He's like, yeah, I'm confused. What's going on? They explain the situations, and then Doc Ock's like, okay, I don't really feel like being evil anymore. You're not even my Peter Parker. I just want to get home because I'm terrified. And then Doctor Strange is like, yo, we can't send you home. We kind of just have to kill you. And then Peter Parker's like, yeah, that's not going to be cool. And that's where all this conflict is going to come from by the end of the movie. But I think it'd be really cool if we saw Doc Ock, Vulture, and Green Goblin kind of team up in the beginning of the movie and go against Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And it's kind of just big confusion. I guess we'll see what happens. Let me know if that made sense. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.